Hey guys, it's Rue from Reanimate here. So today I'm going to be talking about something I get asked a lot of times by many people, and it's something that I think can help a lot of people, and it's about having a system of trying to answer this. Otherwise we're just going to be chasing tails. So it's about setting the right goals and how we can do that by just asking ourselves the right questions. And I like to call this something, it's a SMART process. When I mean SMART, it's literally S-M-A-R-T. And if we break down the word into letters, we can then have our process and decide what is going to be working for us. So first is S in SMART. S stands for specific. And what this does is being specific and clearly define your goals and what you want to be doing. So some people can say, let's for example, for your body, I want to have a better body. So, okay, that's good. Is it clear? Is it defined? Not really, because this can go down a lot of paths. So, I want to have a body. You could start saying, okay, I will be going to the gym 3 times a week to achieve that. So you can see from I want a better body, you've now progressed it to going 3 times a week. Now if you want to be even more specific, which I recommend, is say, okay, I'm going to go 3 times a week, specify the days. I'm going to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You want to be more specific. On those days, choose a time. So I will go at 3 p.m. on those days. And if you want to be even more specific, you can say, I'm going to be going for 45 minutes. And you can keep going. I'm going to be training legs on this day. I'm going to be doing cardio on this day. So by being more specific, you'll be able to define your goal a lot better, and it's going to become more achievable. Now, this brings us on to M. M stands for measurable. And why I like to do this is because you can, by having measurable goals, you can track your progress and you can celebrate your wins and reevaluate your losses. And it doesn't matter, if you lose sometimes, because you need to. And if you check out my video on success, I'm talking about how you can actually be successful by failing. So back to being measurable. I want to lose weight. Okay, that's very big. Can you track it? Not really. So if you say, I want to lose a specific weight, so i.e. 10 pounds, for example, in a certain time period, you can now track that. Every couple of weeks you could weigh yourself, take pictures and see. You could, after 2 weeks you could lose a couple of pounds, so you know you have 8 to go. So that's measurable. The third one is 8, and that's attainable. So sometimes we get trapped with making really crazy goals. Don't get me wrong, crazy is good, and sometimes it can work. But if we want it to be smart, it needs to be attainable, it needs to be challenging. It can't just be something impossible, like I want to make £1 million in a month. So it might work for some people, but if you can't even pay your bills, how are you going to make £1 million? You can't, can you? So what you would do is say, I want to make £100 extra a month. Now, does that seem achievable? Are you paying your bills? Can you do that? Do you have any money left? Can you reinvest it? Can you do something? Of course. Now that isn't an attainable goal. The next one is R, and that's the relevant. So if you think about the direction you want to go, each goal you want to do needs to be relevant. Now, for me, with my mentoring and marketing and educational business and what I do, I like to set goals which make me better, which give me better education so I can be more valuable to the people around me. Now I wanted to learn to break dance, and while it's a great skill at a party, in a club, which I hardly ever go to any anymore, it's not really relevant. It's not really going to get me where I need to be. So your goals need to be relevant to where you're going. And lastly is T, and that stands for time. So reason why I say time is because everyone thinks we have an abundance of time, but we don't. People die, as we're seeing, unfortunately, right now, especially right now. And people always say we're going to do this tomorrow, but that doesn't work. If we set a time, we put some urgency in it, and we work under that pressure, you'll achieve your goal. And if you remember, I'm sure everyone's been at school, they've had that project, that essay, and you've been given it in the beginning of the year, and then you will wait and wait and wait, and then it's the last week and you're like, damn, I haven't done it yet, I need to do a cram session. And you do it because you worked under that pressure. So while some people like to have a lot of time to do stuff, pressure can always work for people, and if you're one of those people, just make sure you have that in your timeline to do that. So anyway guys, just to recap, SMART goals: to be specific, to be measurable, to be attainable, to be relevant, and time. So if you put that into your goal setting, you're going to come out with a list of very small goals that become achievable, and you're going to ultimately reach your end target. So comment down below guys, write down some of your goals and how you're going to break it down, because I'd love to see them. And yeah, try that. Thanks for listening.